It's like the Maldives keeps finding a way to humiliate itself every now and then. What has happened this time, you ask? Well, a confession. An embarrassing one at that, by the way. Remember President Muizzu's India Out campaign? How he had stubbornly insisted that all Indian personnel need to leave the Maldives? Well, guess what? This has come back to bite him. The thing is, Indian personnel did leave, but with them what also left was the Maldives' ability to fly Indian aircraft. And Defence Minister Ghassan Momoon has admitted to it. He has said that the Maldives' military lacks pilots capable of operating the aircraft donated by India. No one in the Maldives National Defence Force is capable of flying them. He said, and I'm quoting now, "As it was a training that required passing various stages, our soldiers had not reached completion due to various reasons. Therefore, there aren't any people in our force at the moment who are licensed or fully operational to fly the 2 helicopters and Dornier aircraft." Why these Indian personnel were there in the Maldives to begin with, you ask? To train Maldivians to fly the aircraft that India had generously donated. But what did Muizzu do? He proudly announced that there will be no foreign military presence in the Maldives. He gave Indian troops a deadline to leave. And after many rounds of bilateral discussions, Malé and Delhi did reach a compromise. The Indian personnel would leave the Maldives and a technical crew would replace them. It's a team of civilian employees of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. There were total 76 Indian soldiers in the island nation. They returned to India in a phased manner. Maldives Foreign Minister Musa Zamir mentioned that 26 soldiers left Gan in March, 25 left Hanimadu in April, and lastly 25 left Kaddu in May. As promised, India withdrew presence from the Maldives. Muizzu basically achieved what he wanted to, but what did he gain? What was the point anyway? The Maldives still lacks pilots to use the aircraft. What is it if not a shameful display of incompetence? And above all, it still needs Indian assistance to learn to operate the aircraft. Now, I have said this before and I will say it again. Despite his hatred for India, Muizzu is left with no option but to come begging for help. He did stubbornly demand that Indian troops must leave, but now his administration is struggling to keep the aircraft in the skies. His ministers triggered a row with their statements on India and the Indian Prime Minister, leading to the Maldives tourism taking a hit. But then the Maldives wanted Indian tourists to return, to the point that a major Maldivian tourism body wanted to conduct road shows in India to lure visitors to the Maldives. The tourism body said it wanted to explore ways to boost travel and tourism cooperation with India. It also admitted that India remains a crucial tourist market to the Maldives. But weren't they aware of this before picking fights with India? It seems Muizzu has not learned the lesson, a very basic one at that actions have consequences. That if he takes a decision, he will have to put up with the repercussions and the ripple effect. Unfortunately, he cannot have the best of both worlds. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.